Is that how the actual classic Heidi goes? Except that this is a
short story.
Yeah, because it's, you know, Ladybird books, it's like children's bedtime story. It's all shortened down, I think.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think that might be just a shortened version of the actual Heidi story. Panda says I've never heard of it. Aranashi says I don't remember Peter. Okay, so maybe it's not then. Maybe it is a different story altogether. One day I must find out what the real story of Heidi is. And Ginge says, oh my god, Peter, that was so mean. I know, right? You just push people's wheelchair down the mountain. What the heck? Bad Peter. But he was sorry for it afterwards, so does that count for something?
No.
No?
It's attempted murder right there.
No, not with her in it! Oh my god! He pushed the empty wheelchair down the mountain to keep her in bed. Good grief.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just sneaking being pushed on the mountain, that's all it is.
A veg stir fry, por favor.
Veg, okay.
Is it that meme? What meme? J52? Hello, J52. And Confundo Christina. Confundo Christina in Vegas. How goes the gambling, Confundo
Soy
Christina?
sauce? Christina.
Christina?
Christina.
Are you in profit yet? Berry Basher? Berry Basher would like some lukewarm carrot soup. Best kind of carrot soup. You think so? Yes, it is? Oh my god, okay, so Grapefruit Platypus and Kitten Go Raw reckon there is a watered down version of the actual classic Heidi. Damn! And is there a mean Peter in it? Who tried to murder Clara?
It is attempted murder then.
Maybe it is.
I knew it!
She knew it. Mel knew that Peter was trying to
knew
kill
it.
Clara. Yipes. And here I thought it was a heartwarming kid story. Turns out there's murder and all sorts in
See,
it.
but aren't all kids' stories some kind of like horrible?
Frequently, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Because
it
kids
has
are actually more resilient than
something.
we think.
Yeah.
We don't give kids credit for actually being able to take these things in their stride, but they do, as proven by all these like really horrid, morbid nursery rhymes and bedtime stories and stuff. You know, cutting open a wolf, putting rocks into his stomach and sewing him back up again, and all sorts of things like that. And kids are fine with that. Kimakun sent it on Discord. Thank you, thank you. I think of the Shirley Temple Heidi listening to the story, but it's a bit different. Yeah, okay, so as long as it's sort of similar... Oh, it's a mushy carrot. As long as it's a similar, like a gist of the story, then that will be what it's based on, yeah. But they obviously have to make these stories very different in order to fit into a very short children's book. Because it's meant to be like a bedtime story. Ladybird books.
Soy sauce?
Thank you, thank you. I think they just sort of take the very essence and put that into the kiddie bedtime story book. There's an anime of it, really? She's Heidi, like the old anime? I mean, I think Heidi predates anime, to be honest. Wait. Yes, there is a Peter in the original. Ah. Heidi Abuelito Dime 2? Grapefruit Platypus says, I found my copy of the book. The description on the back is the same. Ah. Author is Johanna Spyri. Okay. So yeah, same story, just watered down. Except for the Peter bit, which was not watered down. It doesn't sound like. Unless, in the actual book, he did push her down the slope while she was sat in the wheelchair.
See, attempted murder.
Unless, I don't know if that is the case. Do you remember? Grapefruit Platypus, do you remember? Whether he actually pushed her down the mountain while she was in the wheelchair?
I've never read that story. Grapefruit platypus?
First published 1880. There you go. Yeah, I think that predates anime. So the meme was right? Okay, I'll have a look at the meme after. Oh, that's a beefy boo.
Okay.
Omni? Omni wants some carrot sopitas?
Okay. Soy sauce?
Soy saucy? Profi Sloth? Saucy for you? Omni? Omni? Omni wants some of this and some of that. Here you go. Kima-kun. Kima-kun, share some carrot sopitas with Panda. It's Charlie! Charlie's here! Charlie! 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 Charlie and Melly.
Melly.
Yes, Charlie and Melly! There you go. Polar cracker. And then duck with sweet potato for Panda and Kima-kun. This one goes in here. Charlie. Oh, it's a thin medium with sauce and tomato.
Okay.
Grapefruit platypus is here. Have some seeds. Pepitas. Film came out in 2015. I'm sure there have been various remakes of Heidi, right? As a film. I mean, 2015 is very modern. I'm thinking there was like a 1960s, 1970s version. I seem to remember. I can picture Heidi on screen, and I think it must have been one that was made in the 60s or 70s. There was a TV series. Ah, yeah, maybe it was the TV series I'm remembering. Wonder Twinsy? Wonder Twinsy?
Wonder Twinsy.
Oh, she wants a burnt shoe leather.
Oh.
Oh no, I've forgotten. Cuero.
Yes.
Zapatos Cuero.
Yes.
Yay! Zapatos Cuero. Shoe leather.
Okay, order up.
Zapatos Cuero is up. Here you go, Wonder Twinsy. Enjoy your shoes. Nice and chewy. You can share with Dinah. And this is a duck with spring roll. He pushes the wheelchair, but she's not in it. Ah, okay. So he doesn't actually try to murder her. He just tries to keep her in bed by getting rid of her wheelchair so she can't get out to play. That's all. There's no murder. Mel's disappointed now.
Or showing her that that could happen if you're there and he'll push you down.
Oh, it's a threat.
Yes.
I see.
It's a warning, not a threat. We won't say threat, we'll say it's a warning.
Mm-hmm. Good grief. Turns out Mel's into all the horror. The horror and murder.
Yes.
Safety exercise. Don't you take Mel's side. What the heck? You steal Peter's friend equals you get pushed down the mountain. Just like this wheelchair. Gamma. Ooh, Gamma, you're my favorite customer. And Sopitas? Livia. Livia? What do you want? Keep on! Oh, it's a Brock solo, por favor.
Okay.
And then tofu soup for Sorrow. Sorrow loves the tofu.
Okay. Stir fry up. Soy sauce.
Stir fry. Soy sauce. And then Tiger Wind. Tiger Wind? Tiger Wind would like sesame toast with sweet potato. Here you go. Cake and regret.
So
Carrot and regret. And Winnie first, I think. Winnie and Vicky? Winnie and Vicky would like pepitas. And oh god, that's the first one.
Oh, first one
of this, the onion pizza. I don't know what the hell this is. Yeah. I don't know what this is supposed to be in Chinese. I think that might have to actually be the Fu Young that you guys were talking about before. The Fu Young! Crackers? Squidney fish and docker, you can pull it together and go pop pop pop. Chicken nugs! Chicken nugs is here. Chicken nugs. You're gonna make people hungry.
Chicken nugs.
Okay, this one's the prawn toast. Packs away. Packs away. Have some tofu. Brainsk? Brainsk also wants the tofu. Nobody wants the lukewarm carrot sopitas. You're watching Cran while actually munching on nuggies? It's making us all jealous. We want this with that. Everybody likes chicken nuggies, right?
Chicken nuggets are yummy.
They are yummy. It's like one of those universally liked foods.
Yes, you can't go wrong with it.
X away.
Oh, I didn't see. Oh, you ordered dumplings. I didn't say soy sauce.
It's alright. I needed to remember. McNuggets, though. Best day ever. Ah, thanks, chicken nugs. I'm glad you've got some chicken nuggies. Everyone should have chicken nuggies. Strange thing, no other nuggies as good as chicken. Why is that? Why is it that chicken lends itself to nuggets better than any other meat?
I don't know.
Glenn? Glenn would like pepitas.
No, sunflower seeds. Well, I guess it's the same thing because it's still pepitas. It's still
Yeah, exactly.
Seed.
That's why I asked on the first day we did this.
Yeah, it's still a seed.
It's just seeds, right? You said pepitas just means seeds,
Yeah,
so
they're
they
all
apply to
overall
sunflower
seeds.
too.
Yes.
Because chicken tastes most like chicken. So why can't we have lamb nuggets? It's just, it doesn't... I've never tried it, but it doesn't sound right.
If it's, well, if it's like a meat nugget, it would just be a meatball, right? It's a meat.
It's not a ball. It has to be in a nugget shape, doesn't it?
But you would think those like, oh, you would see them like, oh, little meatballs, right?
You no say. Because other meats have their own method of using up the garbage parts, like hot dogs and ham. True. Pies or gravy?
Gravy.
Gravy?
Gravy. Yeah.
Do you have enough pots?
Yes.
Okay. Chicken is cheap? Well, so I'm thinking like they make turkey nuggets, but it just doesn't taste as good as chicken nuggets. For some reason, chicken just lends itself to nuggets so well. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Hailing a taxi is calling a taxi. Yeah, you hail a cab. Oh, I forgot my shoes. Are we still copying something? Oh, the freezer.
The freezer.
Epitas for Irona cheese and gamma.
Cran, can you take out 2 slices of birds?
Yes, so that you can get the carcass.
And then do 1 more? Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Yes, Kit Kit. We need the carcass, but we get the carcasses here. They teleport through. We can also pick them up from in there, but they will appear here anyway. Oh no, they don't, because we did the thing, didn't we?
Yes.
True, but yeah, so then we can just grab it from in there. We automated the carcass. Forgot about that. The clearing of the carcass. Because they used to appear here. We didn't used to bother automating the clearing of the carcass. We used to just let the carcass appear here, and then I'd grab it and chuck it into this bin. Every 4 slices, I'd just grab it and chuck it in here, which was fine. But Becca wanted us to automate the clearing. Oh, I need a seaweed, por favor.
Okay.
And so we did. We automated the clearing of the carcass in that room. And we even said, at the point we automated the turkey for Becca, we even said, watch in 3 days' time, we'll get turkey gravy. And then we have to change it all up again.
Oh, I forgot to walk.
1 medium steak, por favor.
Okay, I'll be right there.
With tomato. Finally, a man would fall for me, says Kimakun. If it's raining men. Yes, they would all be falling for you. Unfortunately, they'd probably be dead as well, because they'll have splattered on the road, on the ground. This is some of that with the spring rolls, and Hao Leong would like the tofu soup. That's also a warning for Clara if she leaves her wheelchair. Hey, don't leave your wheelchair! Am I trying to stop a taxi? Is it word? Oh. Yeah, it's just wordplay, because hail is the little chunks of ice that fall from the sky. But it's also the word to call loudly. Okay, so yeah, that is shoe leather. Charlie? Charlie? Charlie! Charlie with the delicious dried duck!
I guess you could also switch to gravy with the broccoli, because you use the broccoli more than the gravy.
Do I, do you think? I don't know between the two of these.
Yeah, I would say... Yeah, because you use broccoli more. Well, have you used gravy yet?
No.
No.
But then I've only used broccoli, what, once maybe?
Yeah, but you go through a pot a day with broccoli.
Yeah. Only because there's what, like 4 portions or something? 5 of broccoli?
I think broccoli is 6 unless it got shifted. Or changed.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there's the gravy.
Gravy. Groovy gravy. Everyone? Pepitas? Pepitas for you? Oh, are you the... No. I was going to say, are you the last? But no. Far from it.
Yes.
Confundo Christina with Docker. Firecracker. What, hail? Hail is unusual in Massachusetts. What, is Massachusetts hot then? Is dry duck patosico in Mel's language?
Patosico. No, it's patito. Oh, dry duck?
Is
Whoa.
Sico supposed to be dry?
No, it's just like ito. It's just like ito.
No, but for dry is ito?
No, dry is, well, I guess seco?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Yeah, seco. So pato seco. As in dry duck.
True.
Okay, that
But
is a rare
think
thin.
it would- Oh, rare thin, okay. Rare. Oh, wait, that comes with bamboo. 1 second. 1 second. Don't panic.
Bamboo?
Bamboo up? I mean, steak up?
Nobody orders steak with bamboo. Nobody.
Well, since Barian just did.
Yeah. It's not right. 'Cause nobody orders that. Amora Vlogs? Hello, hello. Yes, Siren, we finished that one yesterday. It's only a short game. No! Okay, yeah, you're right. I need to change this.
Don't accept.
Unacceptable.
See, look, now you're out of broccoli. Grand.
Yeah.
Broccoli.
Disgusting broccoli. Yeah, I will switch those two so that I can't accidentally hit the gravy. Or, I mean, I still can accidentally hit the gravy, but it's less likely to happen.
Yes.
Siren, you gonna have some tofu soup, Siren? What happened to Alman? She died. He died. Doot, doot. And then, oh, one brock boo, por favor.
Okay.
Tofu soup? Yes, please, says Siren. Oh no, a fan of the tofu soup? Yipes. Did I like it? I didn't particularly. I mean, it was alright. But I think I would prefer a story with a less morbid storyline.
Freya?
I prefer, like, you know, the funny ones. The comedy ones. This sort of story was more like this is what happened, this is how I coped with the death of a loved one and that sort of thing. And very open to interpretation because they're clearly, and rightfully I guess, trying to tread on eggshells around the subject. So they have to try and be very careful about how they portray certain things. Which is very good for them, you know, good of them to do that. But yeah, I prefer the outright funny, silly slapstick. More fun to play. Karu learned a new word. Hail is not only for Naxit. Hello, it also comes from the sky and try to kill you. I mean. Oh, that's a well done regular steak, por favor.
Okay.
I don't think that the hail is, you know, intentionally trying to kill you. I think it just happened to form into hard little shards of ice.
Okay, steak is up.
Oh, okay, here you go. Oh no, that's a thin rare with the sauce and the bamboo. Quiguki would like pumpkin. Mellybear's back! Like Lost in Play. Exactly! I like Lost in Play. Because it's so funny. It's hilarious.
Steak is up.
And it's also really cute. And there's no, you know, trying to skirt any issues and trying to be all discreet and stuff. There's none of that. It's just in your face ridiculous. I thought that was a really good game. And I want to put that on YouTube because it's surprising how few play through some few videos there are of that game, like a full walkthrough of that game, from, you know, the usual big uploaders on YouTube who tend to play story game type. This one and that one and that one. These sort of story game titles, and when they play it, the rest of us see it, right? And then that's how we get to know of these games. But there's very few of them who've actually done it. I can't find a single like huge one that I know of who has uploaded Lost in Play. And then only after I streamed it have I realized why. It's because they've got issues with their music licensing. So it gets demonetized. Because like Twitch muted parts of that stream, saying that it's copyright music. But it's copyrighted too, even in Twitch's own report saying that it's been it's a copyrighted sound clip. It's copyrighted to the game's soundtrack designer. So obviously this guy made the music for the game to use as the game's soundtrack, but for whatever reason there's licensing issues, and so it's getting copyright struck as, you know, being copyrighted music owned by this soundtrack designer, instead of it instantly being cleared because it's actually part of the game soundtrack. So I think that's why there's so few streams of it and so few videos of it on YouTube, is because any of those big YouTubers who tried, who like, you know, did tests, I mean they will always test uploading snippets of their videos to see whether it's going to get copyright struck or not. And this one will have got copyright struck, which means they cannot monetize that video. So I guess they just didn't bother to then put the rest of it up. So it was such a shame, but I don't care whether it's monetized or demonetized or whatever, so I want to put it up on YouTube. It's just difficult because it's not nice to have a video that's mute. You know, people don't want to watch a video that's mute, so I've got to figure out how I can fix this.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
The reason I was quiet is because there was a bunch of noise outside, so that's why I muted.
Ah.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. She's gonna go shut the window, no doubt. But she tends to have a window open, and then if the neighbors are being noisy or anything, she'll mute so that we can't hear all the neighbor sounds. Oh, blooming cabinet.
No being jealous of the internet, honey.
No being jealous.
No.
Not of internet honeys. You're allowed to have a separate internet honey from a real life honey, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Please take that with a grain of salt, people. We are not saying to have multiple
honeys?
People. Yes.
Oh, well, you gotta share the love.
If you like that lifestyle, then that's fine. But please don't.
But Mel said I'm allowed to have an internet honey. Just like she does. An internet honey whom she messages every hour on the hour. Even while she's with real life honey.
Oh god, she's gonna be like, what is going on?
Multiple stray hookers! Freed Siren knows all about multiple internet honeys. Oh, Hacksaway is saying things about Freed Siren. Are there things we need to know?
Oh, I forgot the block.
Cake and Regret. Cake and Regret wants some nice firecrackers. Pop pop. It just happened, okay? Okay, Freed Siren, you're alright. Tinkos, I have a Steam husband. Whenever we play, everyone thinks we're together, so we just went with it once and it's just stuck. There you go.
Oh.
That's Tinternet honey. Okay, pepitas. Buffers, por favor. Will you please buff these two spots? Where are they?
Look, I got 3 in one little area.
Yeah, how annoying. Buffers, please.
Please.
Wait, dumplings. Wait, oh, I need the seaweed. Oh, and I forgot to exchange these.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh yes.
Is Cran Mel's PlateUp wife? I guess I must be.
I guess.
Thank
yeah.
you, thank you. April, enjoy your soy sauce. But you didn't want soy sauce. How could you?
Porque soy sauce is nice.
Okay, yeah. That's like 50-year fertilized soy sauce. Vintage soy sauce. And you didn't want none of it.
Yeah, and then per crown we make it in the bathroom.
Exactly. Made in our very own bathroom. For extra flavor. Here you go, Ricardo. Enjoy the tofu soup. Freed Siren says, I started out with 1 internet wife and then I ended up with 4? I don't know how that happened. The more the merrier. You've got your own harem. Okay, Rollerbecca and Panda, here you go. Wait, are you saying you bathe in it? No, that is not what we are saying. We do not bathe in the soy sauce.
No.
You'd be pretty tasty after though.
Yeah.
Marinating in soy sauce. And also cut up bits of soap, no doubt. With the soy sauce. So weird. That's the weirdest thing I have heard today.
Really?
Yeah.
You honestly have never seen those videos where
Nope.
people cut up soap?
Never even heard of such a thing.
Really? It's very huge.
I know,
like, so
At
it's
some
a
point
thing.
people were really into making homemade soaps. But I've never heard of people cutting soaps.
Yeah, they make them to destroy them. That's what they do.
That's just weird. Yes, Siren, this lot were on about cutting soaps earlier. Soap cutting apparently is a thing.
It's because I was echoing Cran when she was greeting people, and then people were saying the ASMR, and then that subject came up.
The conversations we have. Cutting cell phones in half! Don't tell me that is a thing. I will not believe that that is a thing. Cutting cell phones in half. That cannot be an ASMR thing. Because that would be very expensive.
I've seen one where someone... Oh, you need a... I just realized.
Nut
you need
loaf.
a nut loaf.
Not
Yeah.
roast.
Where people get... Oh my gosh, what's it called though? I'm gonna... Oh my gosh. It's a molcajete. I don't know how to say it in English. How do you say it in English?
What now?
It's this stone rock where you crush stuff on it, like your herbs and spices. How do you say molcajete in English?
Mortar and pestle? Pestle and mortar?
the-
Oh,
oh.
Jinpoo! Jinpoo! Thank you for the raid, Jinpoo! Welcome, Jinpoo Raiders. Come and have some Chinese food at our Chinese New Year restaurant, where everything has been Chinese-ified, except... yes, it's a real word! Except for the onion pizza, which we haven't figured out a Chinese version, a Chinese equivalent for yet.
Yes.
A mortar, there you go! Pestle and mortar!
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So I seen people crush like random things with that, like ornaments and
Ornaments?
and like rocks, just to get the sound.
The heck?
And like pine cones and yeah, and not actually using it for food, using it for
Okay, yeah, to make the
destroy
sounds,
things.
sure.
To make the sounds.
Oh,
You're eating
people are weird, says Siren. Yup. That's a very succinct assessment of the situation, yes. People use hydraulic presses too. Yeah. I can understand the large scale things because, you know, they're done specifically to make that sound. And like the whole thing is just, it's stuff that people aren't using anymore. Like the cell phone thing, you're not using currently usable cell phones, and you're not crushing like, what was the thing that you said? People were crushing rocks and stuff.
Rocks,
You're not doing
yeah.
anything else with that rock. This is, oh, you're doing the thin stain?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Whereas soap, I don't understand. Because you can use the soap. It's perfectly good soap. Why, of all the things to cut up, why soap? When it's a useful product.
For the sound effects. For the tingles.
Right.
I don't know what those are.
Right, but so that's why. Okay, if soap makes a special, unusual noise when it's being cut up, I understand. But it doesn't, does it? It's the same as cutting a potato.
Yeah.
Surely. So why on earth would someone first think, you know, I shall cut up this bit of soap and record the sound? That's what's so weird. Good night, Rex. Rex is off to bed. Sleep tight, Rex.
Night, night, Rex.
Good Nacht. Okay, yeah, so that's why. See, so now peeps are saying it does have an unusual sound. It's like a specific sound. Only for soap. And if that's the case, then okay, then I will understand it. And that's why I asked peeps to link videos of it in the Discord so that I can watch this after the stream and see what this unusual sound is that it makes.
Cran, here's your nut roast and your broccoli.
Oh. That one goes in there. This one goes in here and swap. Thank you. And then Saka and Snack Dragon want beefy carrot, por favor.
Okay.
Soap cutting shorts.
There
Oh
you
my
go, beefy
God.
carrot.
I know what I'm watching tonight then. Oh, they didn't want the soy sauce.
No soy sauce.
So indignant. Fizz! Fizz is I'm having dinner with Fizz. Hi, Fizz. Let's pull a firecracker. No, we don't pull firecrackers. Let's light some firecrackers to welcome in the new year. There's no way that a soap cutting sound can sound sexual. There is no way, Kimakun. That's you. Your mind is applying the sexual connotation to it.
I've heard of that. Like when people pop balloons, it gives them this arousal feeling, and I'm like,
What?
Yeah. When you pop a balloon, I guess that pop motion, like in your ear, it gives them. I'll just say joy. Gives them joy. I don't want to
Gives them pleasure.
I don't want to make this inappropriate, but it gives them joy, down there. So yeah.
Does soy sauce go with both dumplings and stir fry? If you have both cards, yeah. They are separate cards though. There is one card for dumpling soy sauce and one card for stir fry soy sauce. We happen to have both. Loin joy, says Panda.
There you go.
That would just make me jump. No arousal, says Freeze Tyrant. Yeah. It would make you go, oh. But it's not gonna make you go, ooh. Surely. Testy Burger! Hi, Testy Burger. Testy Burger's here. Wait, Testy Burger! What time do you call this, Testy Burger? Look at the time! Look at it! It's 10:45, and you know full well that means we've been streaming for an hour and 45. So, why so late, Testy Burger? How very dare.
He was cutting soap.
No, Testy Burger, you do not cut soap, do you?
Oh, Testy Burger. Cutting soap, Testy.
Oh boy.
They're gonna be like, what are you talking about?
Wait, cutting soap? What did I miss? Poor Testy Burger. Have you completely got over the COVID yet, by the way? Are you now 100% back to yourself? Cutting soap while being thrown out of a wheelchair off a cliff. Now we apply this to Heidi? What the heck?
Oh my god.
Poor Heidi. What has this come to? Oh my lord. Heidi approves. Testy Burger says, I'm working and was watching your day 3 of this run and lost track of time. Pretty much better, still more tired than I think I should be. Apparently the fatigue lingers on, right, for months and months after you recover. But I'm glad you're pretty much back to normal aside from the fatigue. And well, because of that now I can't make you stand in the corner for 10 minutes on one leg.
Oh,
Fine, you get away with it.
Yep.
You can get away with it. But only because you have the post-COVID fatigue. And only because you were working. Yeah, you're welcome. Hmm? Heidi, the what? The hey laddie? The heck? What is hey laddie? Okay, so must remember, swap the thing, swap the thing.
Swap the things.
Swap
Things
the
are
things.
swapping.
Swap, swap. Like so.
Cranberry.
What?
Did we get the right bin when you researched it? That one looks like it has wings. I think that's expanded bin.
That looks like expanded, yeah.
Yeah.
What, was it a regular bin? I thought it was the
No.
composter, right?
No, it was a composter, yeah.
Yeah, so we knew that it would be an expanded.
Yes, I'm just saying it's unacceptable. It should have been
Unacceptable.
the correct bin.
How dare. I only know of slanger. Whenever we toast a Scotsman, it's always slanger. Alright, who's first? Kimchi jar? Kimchi jar? Kimchi jar! Kimchi jar wants some firecrackers. I just realised I forgot to research the bin.
Research the bin. Research.
It is done.
It is done. It is done. It is done.
She's doing the echo thing. Need some
Let me get you
seaweed,
some
por
seaweed.
favor.
Yes.
And then Charlie is here, Charlie!
Okay.
And Charlie wants
soy
tofu
sauce?
soup. Okay. Soy sauce, thank you. Oh, Kimchi jar didn't want the soy sauce.
Oh, no soy sauce.
And then this is mushy brock
Okay.
and papitas.
Okay. There you
Thank
go. Soy
you.
sauce.
Soy sauce for them.
And
Cranbot.
here's a new broccoli.
Thank you. Cranbot wants this with that. Here you go. And then Testy Burger, have some firecrackers. Pop, pop, poppity pop for you. Omni and Marie Ross. Marie Ross! Testy Burger's going for the duck with the sweet potato. Here you go. Marie Ross and Omni, have some firecrackers. Very festive. Yeet Meat is dancing because overtime day 69.
There you go.
Siren's also dancing. Dancing for the overtime day. Kima-kun and Ginge have some pepitas. And Ginge. Ooh! So whatchamacallit? This thing.
Yeah.
Nut roast. And you guys are going for the tofu soup?
Should be this.
I'm surprised as many people as I have now seen know of, let alone like mapo tofu. How come you all know of it? I didn't think it was very international mapo tofu.
The turkey cart. What about the turkey?
This is
What
prawn
about it?
toast. It's Melissa! Melissa! Want some pepitas? It's you! Oh yeah, what is Nut Roast Chinese version? True.
The gravy is right there, underneath the fries, to the right of the broccoli. That's
Yeah,
where the
look, that's the gravy, so we don't need to make more. Your Taiwanese friend made it for you in college? Oh my god! That is in fact how I first had it as well. A Taiwanese girl made it for us when we were at university. Water chestnut cake! I've never heard of a water chestnut cake.
Hi, Mr.
Oh, well, here we go. Water chestnut cake. That's such a mouthful. English testy burger. Literature. Monstera! Hello, Monstera. Yeah, some kind of steam cake. It's Ningo, that's what it is. It's Ningo! This is definitely Ningo. New Year cake. Looks exactly like Ningo. Haven't had it in ages? There you go. I have some! I've got some in the fridge right now. Yes, you did the maths and I did the English. I actually did maths as some subsidiary modules. Oh, you're doing the steakito?
Yep, the steakito.
Did you make it or buy it? I bought it. Definitely not making the Ningo.
Okay, steak is up. Oh, you need another one?
Steak is here. Thank you, thank you. I was in finance, sorry. Very, very boring wealth management.
Steak is up.
Far cry from this lark. More Ningo? Okay, Ningo is popular today. What's steak in this restaurant? It's spare ribs. It's Chinese spare ribs. Retired at 23, the dream. You got some mooncakes left? What the hell? It's been ages since the mooncake day, mooncake festival. That is a beefy brock.
Beefy broth.
How'd you manage to still have mooncakes to this day? Someone's not been eating their mooncakes. I have never been a fan of the mooncakes, to be fair.
Okay, beefy broth, soy sauce.
Yes, 中秋节. Soy sauce? Soy sauce. Sammy B! Hello, Sammy B! Sammy B's here. Sammy B, are you actually arriving, or have you just come out of lurk? Need the seaweed, por favor?
Okay. Seaweed up.
Thank you, thank you.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce them. Wonder Twin C? Wonder Twin C is going for the duck with the brock. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Booty bumps, booty bumps.
Booty bumps.
Pop this in here. Heavy bang. Just arriving now, you took a nap, so you're late. Oh, 'twas a nap. Okay, well, apparently today we are being very lenient, and so nobody's having to stand in a corner on one leg for being late tonight. Because we're celebrating Australia Day. You've got frozen mooncakes? Ooh. I don't think I have ever frozen mooncakes. I take it they defrost quite well? The texture doesn't change after it's been frozen. I don't like the egg yolk part, only the lotus part of the mooncake. Yeah, I don't like the egg yolk either. I don't know how people think it goes. It's so weird. Super salty bit in the middle of all the sweet stuff. It is a thin rare, por favor.
Okay.
Can't help but laugh every time you read Heavy Wang. You love that name. I know what you're thinking. Sorrow. I can hear you sniggering in my mind.
Seaweed up.
Thank you, thank you.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Nessa and Vicky Jean, what would you like? Nessa, Vicky Jean! Plain dry turkey. I mean, plain dry duck. Nice, nice, nice. Vegan mooncakes are more enjoyable for Kima-kun. That's it. Kima-kun, out! Out! Get out of here! Out! Mind you, to be fair, I don't know what the difference would be. I mean, aren't mooncakes pretty vegan anyway? Or at least they're very, very non-meaty. Also, Blubber Cabinet! Who Blubber Cabinet? It's Amy! Amy, thank you for the resub, Amy, for 2 months! 2 months! Not red berry status, you are now blueberry status! Congratulations and welcome to Blueberry Club, Amy! Thank you so much for the resub, appreciate it. Look at you all blue now! What was I doing? Pepitas! Pepitas! And then, oh, not this, but this. With broccoli.
Soy sauce.
Soy sauce to cover up the broccoli taste. Soy sauce is very good for that. There's something on your plate that you don't like the taste of. You just drown it in soy sauce.
Green sauce. There you go.
Lataro wants some tepid carrot soup. Enjoy. You googled and they look tasty. Is there a Chinese supermarket near you? Oriental supermarket, Pink. If there is, just pop in there and at some point near the Mid-Autumn Festival, you'll be able to get your hands on some mooncake. They're stupidly expensive here though.
I get intimidated whenever I go into a supermarket.
An Oriental supermarket? Yeah, I can imagine, yes.
I'm just like, where do I go and
yeah,
someone help
me? What the
me?
hell is all this stuff? Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
I'm like, oh
I get it.
God. Yeah. I actually went one time because I needed a mustard called Chinese mustard, and
Yes,
this
and-
associate
yeah.
looked at me like, excuse me. I'm like, I'm like, okay, well, where is your mustards? So I found it myself. I'm like, they're like, what? I'm like,
yeah, it's
well-
it's a completely different world.
mm-hmm.
Is the thing? Yeah, that's why it's
Completely
scary.
different.
Yep.
It's very, very intimidating. I'm just like, oh gosh. I'm like, I need an adult. I need an adult.
I see.
To come in with me.
There are it's very rare to find like a white guy in the Chinese supermarket here, because it's mostly gonna be Asians and Orientals in there. But yeah, so on the very rare occasion that I see like a white guy in there, I'm always so impressed. Because how on earth are you finding anything when like nothing is labeled in English? Everything
Yes.
is just written in Chinese.
Exactly.
Yep.
Where it makes it so difficult.
Yep.
Because I'm like, well, how do I know what this is?
Yeah, but I watch them, you know, picking up packets, examining them, putting them back down, and then putting certain things into their baskets. I'm so impressed. How on earth are you able to find anything in here? What is a moon cake? Is it a real cake? Yes, it is! I don't know how to describe what the heck it is. It's sickly sweet for one thing, and incredibly dense because it's not made with like the usual, you know, flour and water and all that. Flour, water, eggs and all this. It's made of either red bean paste or I can't remember what the other filling. Is it the lotus bean paste? It's something like that, which is like really thick and sticky and heavy.
No, I do April, but it's still intimidating because you have It's just the language barrier. That's all it is.
Plus, a lot of the foods are so alien looking. Yeah, I'm not surprised that it's intimidating. I think I would be as well.
If I wanted from what you guys mentioned, they're called the water chestnuts. I had to go to that market to get it because it's not a common thing in the regular supermarkets.
Yep.
So, yeah.
But really, in US, have English label inside Chinese grocery unless you go to a very small one. Well, yeah, the bigger ones tend to try and, put English labels on things. But a lot of the smaller ones, and they tend to be very small, these Chinese supermarkets here tend to be not chains or anything, just small, independent, run by, like, a husband and wife, a Chinese husband and wife, for example. Or a Thai husband and wife kind of thing, and they just run this small shop. And yeah, so then there's very few English labels because they barely speak English themselves.